Hello, everyone in TV land. This is Focus on Liberia Daily News, and I'm Jeremiah Mogbat presenting. Today is Thursday, June 20, and the year is 2024. First, I bring you the headlines. University of Liberia students clash with police amid protests. SOAP condemns violent evasion by the authorities. Bapodo County Superintendent denounces rampant illicit money calls for beneficial reforms. And Liberia and China signed historic MOU to boost agricultural cooperation. Those were the headlines. Now the news in detail. Liberia's Ministry of Agriculture and the Ministry of Agriculture and Rural Affairs of the People's Republic of China have signed a landmark memorandum of understanding to strengthen bilateral cooperation in agriculture. The MOU, formulated on June 18, 2024, is a significant step towards enhancing technical cooperation and capacity building in the various fields of agriculture. With its far-reaching benefits, this milestone agreement aims to drive agricultural development and ensure food security. It is valid for 5 years with an automatic extension for succeeding 5-year periods. The term of the MOU, both ministries have committed to fostering cooperation across various aspects of agriculture. This includes sharing specific technical expertise such as advanced irrigation techniques and best practices like integrated pest management to improve agriculture productivity. The agreement also seeks to promote bilateral trade to diversify agricultural products and increase overall output, thereby contributing to economic growth. At the signing ceremony, Agriculture Minister Dr. Alexander noted expressed optimism about the partnership's success, highlighting its potential benefits. Key areas of intervention or land in the MOU include agricultural mechanism to enhance farming practices and increase productivities, capacity building, agricultural processing, and value chain enhancement to add value to agricultural products and facilitate market access. Other are fisheries and aquaculture. We promote sustainable aquaculture practices and seafood production, animal husbandry, including livestock and poultry, and the prevention and control of animal diseases to safeguard animal health and ensure food security. Bapuru County Superintendent Sam Zina declared the proliferation of illicit money activities in the county which do not benefit the people of Bapuru or the government of Liberia. Speaking in an exclusive interview recently with reporters in Monrovia, Superintendent Zina said some money companies in the county have obtained Class C license from the Ministry of Mines and Energy and instead operating like Class B or A license holders. Something he says is making the government lose needed revenue. According to him, he inherited this issue from his predecessor, and there's no need to say blame, but rather to work with the requisite authorities to address those challenges that he met. He pointed out that the country is rich in natural resources, but its roads are in deplorable conditions, and the citizens continue to live in abject poverty by depriving them of what they deserve. The Bapuru County Superintendent eyes that Liberians cannot continue to do the same thing over and over and expect to get different results without changing the variables that will help bring about new things in the people's supreme interest. According to him, the action by some mining companies and some Liberians across the country have a proclivity to undermine the revenue generation of the country. Meanwhile, Superintendent Zina says he will complain about some money inspectors who allegedly harassed, extort money, and intimidated Son Chani over the weekend in the county. However, he explained that due to intervention by the Liberia Immigration Service commander in the county, they were able to hand over the Chinese passports before their departure from the county to Morovia. The United Bond County Associations in the Americas Elections Commission had released the list of candidates qualified to run for various national positions in the upcoming elections. The announcement follows the Commission's initial call for candidates in a press release dated April 12, 2024. According to the later press release issued and signed by the UBCA Election Commission, on June 19, 2024, members are advised to review the amended election timetable, which was issued on June 5, 2024, for detailed information on the electoral process. The Commission also encourages members to promptly contact them with any concern or inquiries. Presidential race incumbent President Kamujo Bamukoli, representing Bonkwa ticket from Minnesota, has been confirmed as the sole candidate for the presidency. Bamukoli's extensive involvement and leadership within the community position him as a strong contender for re-election. Vice presidential candidate Emmanuel Kule from PCAI in Indiana is running for the position of vice president. Kule's dedication and experience in the association are anticipated to significantly influence his campaign. Secretary position Peter Dwasimen, also from Bonkwa ticket in Minnesota, is a candidate for secretary. Financial secretary, the only candidate for financial secretary, Jean Emmanuel Gaia from the tri-state area. Unfortunately, there were no applicants for the position of Assistant Secretary General, Treasurer, and Chaplain. The UBC Elections Commission has acknowledged the gap and encourages members to consider these vital roles. The UBCAA Elections Commission expresses gratitude to all participants in democratic process and urges continued engagement and support. The United Bond County Association in America is a community-based USRS exempt 501c3 organization. It serves as an umbrella organization for citizens, residents, former residents, and friends of Bond County, Liberia residing in the Americas. Authorities of the Liberia Immigration Service on June 19, 2024 received 16 tablets and power banks for data collection across Liberia. According to latest Director General Rachel Gafua, the donation is in compliance with latest Project 2022 on the Administrative Data Initiative. The project aims at digitizing statistical information in Liberia. 16 tablets were initially presented to authorities of the Liberia Immigration Service as a pilot project intended that digitizing migration activities. The 46 recognized entry points of Liberia. Accordingly, Liberia has 176 entry points at the moment. 46 are recognized entry points by the LRS. Latest action was designed to support the President of the Republic of Liberia's arrest agenda. During latest donation at the LRS, a series of presentations were made highlighting the importance of migration statistics in West Africa and Liberia as a country in the sub-region. The Board of Trustees of the University of Liberia has announced the formation of a committee tasked with searching for a new president within 3 months. This decision was made during an extraordinary session convened at the instruction of President Joseph Boakai on to address the current issues facing the University of Liberia. During the meeting, The board, led by Grand Crew County Senator Numeni Batikwa, appointed an ad hoc mediation committee to engage all university stakeholders, including the leadership of the University of Liberia Faculty and Staff Association, the University of Liberia Student Union, and the president of the University of Liberia and his cabinet. The committee members are Catholic Archbishop Reverend Dr. Gabriel Blamo Jui, Chair, Dr. R. Hassan Conte, 12th President of the UL Co-Chair, Dr. Ophelia Inewis, 14th President of UL Member, Dr. Augustine Tonen, Senior Advisor to the President Member, Mr. Augustine P. Gafwan, former Secretary of the Board of Trustees, and former Minister of Finance Member, Dr. Enan Johnny, President of UL Faculty Association Member, Mr. D. Preston, President of UL Staff Association Member, Mr. Martin Wle Penny, President of UL Alumni Association Member, Ms. Mary Poto Kakla, President of ALSU Member, Dr. Tokwa Nantipute, Professor Emeritus of Economics at UL Member, Assistant Professor Amanda Mutsu Dakobo, Veteran Educator Member. The Board of Trustees has called on all faculty and staff to return to their duties immediately, warning of administrative action for non-compliance. The board has also mandated the current administration to complete the ongoing semester by resuming all academic and administrative activities immediately, including classes and the 104th commencement convocation. And in the wake of clashes of the students on the banner of the Student Unification Party of the University of Liberia with the riot squad of the Liberia National Police, Student Unification Party of the University of Liberia says it condemned what it referred to as the violent invasion of the University of Liberia by UP police of Mr. Bwakai, but recommit a uncompromising position on the reopening of the school. The students said they were protesting the abrupt closure of the University of Liberia and noted that their action was intended to provoke the government action towards the reopening of the institution. Some students spoke that high odds in nearby communities of the UL Capitol Hill campus said demonstrating on their campus when the government unleashed armed police to disperse them, a situation which he noted led to injuries of some of them in the aftermath of the clashes. This commotion on the UL Capitol Hill campus is in the wake of the shutdown of the institution by the University of Liberia Faculty Association, which in an eight-can position statement demands, among other things, as all part-time and full-time faculty and staff members of the institution to stay away from work. But administration of the University of Liberia resisted the shutdown of the UL, advised all legally employed faculty to continue their regular activities on the university campuses, reminding all that unauthorized absence or excuse for 10 working days is tantamount to resignation in the face of the force at the state-run university, which has impeded the learning process. The visitor of the university, President Joseph Boakai, has directed the Board of Trustees of the university to set up a search committee for a new president of the university and address emerging issues affecting the university. To end the news, here once again, the headlines. University of Liberia students clash with police amid protests. SUP condemns violent invasion by authorities. Dapo County Superintendent denounces rampant illicit money, calls for beneficial refunds. And Liberia and China signed historic MOU to boost agriculture cooperation. That was the focus on Liberia Daily News. That was the focus on Liberia Daily News. I am Jeremiah Mogba. Thanks for watching and share our video.